The season continues where it started, back here at Donington Park. Today's race will be around the shorter national circuit. The morning's first qualifying session has just started, so let's see who is challenging for pole.
Right then, hello and welcome back to ToCA Touring Car Championship. As Tiff just said, we are returning back to Donington Park, where the season began with rounds 11 and 12 of the Showdown Championship. As always, we're not going to do qualifying, we're going to start at the back of the grid, and we'll see how everyone lines up for round 11 of the championship.
Well, the new Renault driver just couldn't compete today and ends up way back on the grid.
Indeed, so Frank Bieler then and John Bincliffe, the two Audis, take the front row lockout. Jason Plato, my teammate, starts third. James Thompson, Rickard Rygdell, Gabriele Tarquini, David Leslie and Tim Harvey, the top 8. And you got Kelvin Burt, John Cleland, Derek Warwick, Paul Radicic, Anthony Reid, Patrick Watts and Will Hoy round out the top 15 with myself at the very back.
The first race is about to begin, so let's get down to the track and see who gets away in the lead.
Indeed, right. 25 laps ahead of us, and off we go. Now again, I will attempt the good old touring car bowling, as I have been doing for this season, which people didn't really like around Alton Park, but oh well. It's a computer game and I'm having fun. So the premise of touring car bowling is the platinum edition of this game is if you tap a car from behind, they lose all manners of braking and grip. So if you go up to a hairpin corner and give a car a little bit of a tap, they just go spearing off into the barrier and potentially has the ability to roll the car and retire from the race. So the premise of touring car bowling is, for myself personally, to see how many cars I can get to retire during a single race. So I'm going to stay behind the Audi and see if I can push him into the barrier as we get to the end of the back straight, and hopefully he'll retire from the race. Simple as that. Like so, into the barrier, and will he retire? Who knows? Nope, doesn't look like it, so all 16 cars are still running. I'm already up to third place after one lap, so... yeah, I don't know why people are getting so tetchy over the fact that I was trying to get cars to retire. It's like, oh, you should play it properly, you're like a child playing it. Well, this game, you know, is older than most of you, for starters. It's 27 or 28 years old, whatever. And I'm just having a bit of fun. I've already gone through the main campaign. The Showdown Championship doesn't bring anything new to the table, and I'm just having a bit of fun. Because that's what games are all about, having a bit of fun. We'll try and get the other Audi to barrel into the barrier. Ooh, if I don't go onto the grass, again the twitchy controls. And will that work? Yeah, there we go. Frank Bieler is out of the race, so one car down, 14 to go. And Jason Plato takes the lead. I am not going to take my teammate out, of course, because we need... oh, apart from going up his rear, because we need all the help in the Constructors' Championship. I think I accidentally did punt him off there for a bit. That's absolutely fine, he'll work his way back. Right, through Goddard's for another lap. So begin at lap number 4. 22 laps to go. And our lap time so far of only a 1:13.9. As always, we'll come into lap traffic within, I would say, between 5 to 7 laps. Through McLean's. And then at Coppice. Well, if we don't spin, we were up by 0.4 of a second. That is gone now because of our excursion onto the grass. No one's behind us, so we're pulling away massively. Back through Goddard's. Again, see with the analog steering, the controls are so sensitive on this game. That is my biggest critique when it comes to this game, is just how sensitive the controls are. And yeah, you go for a spin. Usually you don't spin going through Redgate, it's usually the old hairpin that catches you out. Oh, and again, see, that is what I mean. The input that you put into the car, sometimes it just, I don't know, it's too much, and the car just does this complete 180. Right, so James Thompson has taken the lead. You can see there the what I mean about how the cars lose all grip and braking. He just tapped me going past, and he couldn't steer into the corner and went off onto the grass. So if I can catch up to Mr. Thompson, and we'll try and push him out of the race as well. Under the Polnud Bridge. There we go. I don't think that's enough though. No, I think he just missed the barrier and went off onto the slip road, but that's fine. So our biggest chance to use the bowling format will be on the back markers that we'll come up to in a couple of laps' time. Oh, my word. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on, get a move on. There we go. Right, Plato's going to go past. Right. So we've already got one of the Audis out. Let's try and get the Honda out. Unless that is Thompson again. I don't think so, though. I think that is definitely... Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Gabriele Tarquini is out of the race. So that's 2 down, 13 to go. Excuse me. Bloody hell. I think my teammate's getting into the swing of things as well. I would have thought we would have come up to at least the Vauxhalls by now, or the Peugeots. But no one is on the near horizon, so I think I underestimated the time it would take to catch up to the back markers. Cones have gone everywhere. As we begin at lap number 8. And a fast lap as well, 1:13.9. It's only by 7/1000ths of a second. Oh, for goodness sake, will you stop with the bloody spinning malarkey? Oh. Let's see, Nissan this time. Come on, Nissan, go past. I think that's Anthony Reid. No, he's just going to slow down. That's absolutely fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, excuse me. Don't know who that was, but I think they, they spun out. Oh, stop bloody spinning, you idiot. The rear of my car is probably completely borked. Yes, it is. Oh, bloody hell. See, and it doesn't matter if you're using the analog sticks or the D-pad, the controls are still just as sensitive. It's, you know, you can't get away from that at all. It's just a rather unfortunate feature with the game. We're 3 seconds up, so this is going to be the, well, hopefully it'll be the fastest lap. If I can stay off the grass. Past the Volvo. Oh, don't spin it. There we go. 8 seconds back from the Honda of James Thompson. As we begin lap number 10, 16 to go. And there we go, fast lap 1:11.15. Made up 4 seconds on Thompson. Well, we did. Again, the bloody spinning in this game does really drive me insane. You can't get away from it at all. And it's nothing to do with the rain or anything, because the grip levels do not change. The weather effects don't affect the grip level of the car, because it always happens in the dry as well, so you have to literally drive on tenterhooks. Otherwise the car will just pirouette on you with relative ease. Still down by 1.5 seconds. Right, the Audi is in our sights. We might be able to take the second Audi out of this race. We'll catch up, give him a little biff, like so, and he'll go into the barrier. And will he retire? I don't think so. I heard his engine revving, so no, he is still going. Not a problem. Excuse me, Thompson. And we're now 8 seconds behind. I'm going to assume that is Anthony Reid in the Nissan. My teammate Plato is going to be leading. Oh, for goodness sake. See, it wouldn't be a problem if the spinning was more gentle. It is such a violent spin because of how twitchy the car is. The rear end just literally flicks around 180 degrees within a second. It is really quite bad with how sensitive the controls are at times. We're up by 0.5 of a second. I think the messy entry going into Coppice probably has slowed us down a little bit. For goodness sake. And you fast lap 1:10.82. Coming up to back markers as well. No, don't spin again, you son of a bitch. Get a move on. See, you're trying to counter-steer to avoid the car spinning, and in doing so, it bites too much. And you end up spearing yourself off into the grass on the other way, just purely for the fact that you're, trying to take these corners as smoothly as humanly possible. Okay, 15 laps down. Or, well, starting lap 15, 11 laps to go. Still only 2 seconds behind Anthony Reid. No! Oh, for goodness sake. Now, just for that, the Ford is going to be launched into the barrier. Away you go. Paul Radicic is out of the race. So that's 3 down. What's that? 12 remaining. See if we can get one of the pugs out of the race as well. In the Northloo livery. Under the Polnut Bridge. Goodbye, Peugeot. And... no, he survived. Okay. Of course he did. It's a Peugeot. The Peugeots are a bit like Volvos in that respect. They can take a beating and still carry on going. Right, there's old Plato. Again, I'm not going to take my teammate out of the equation because that would be rude. Oh, saying that, and I give him a little biff up the rear, and he's probably gone into the gravel. Yeah, he clipped the gravel, but it's fine, he's still going. So, back into the lead. Old Derek Warwick. And again. Well, we were up on our previous lap time, not anymore. But another thing as well that I've mentioned many times during this series so far is the undulations and the bumps within the track's surface really do not help with the characteristics of the car handling. As you can see, when you accelerate, the car is bumping around all over the place. That is because the way the tracks have been built, the car doesn't really go across them smoothly, so, you know, any bumps are really exaggerated quite a lot. As we know, Codemasters do love to exaggerate bumps, as we've seen through the ToCA Race Driver series, but you know, some of the tracks aren't as bad as others. The worst offender for that is Croft. Because again, they didn't have enough track data because it was refurbished for 1997. So they just went off, you know, the Ordnance Survey maps. Ooh, Mr. Thompson has got back ahead. That's alright, we'll try and send him into oblivion to meet his teammate Mr. Tarquini. Just got to stay behind him and not spin the car. Go and get past. There we go. Ooh, I might have given him a bit too much of a gap. Unless I can just give him a little clout before going into the chicane. No. That might not be enough. No, it's definitely not going to be enough. Oh, there he is. No worries. It's fine. Right, 6 laps to go. Another bit of an oversight with this game as well is the fact that the 20 is cut off on the side. Oh, for goodness sake. Will you stop your stupid machine? Who is that? That is Plato, so I don't want to do anything to him. There you go, prime example of the undulations in the track. Went on the grass and the car got on 2 wheels for no apparent reason. Lap 21, 5 to go. A couple of other cars to play about with. So we can get another strike for our bowling escapades. They're fighting each other. Maybe I can get a 2 for 1. Who knows? Give it a good go. Right, so this is probably David Leslie, the late David Leslie. And nope, that didn't work at all because the Ford got in the way. Well, the Ford is next then. No, don't go off. Oh, yes, swine. Okay, no worries then. And again, I will stress, if people don't like the fact that I'm doing the touring car bowling, then again, calm down. It's just a bit of fun. You can't really judge someone for their driving standards on a game that is almost 30 years old. Especially for the fact that racing online on proper sims, I am a very clean driver. But then, oh, crap. That is what society has come down to these days. People judge everything. Oh, keep it on the track. There we go. Plato, don't get in the way. You will be second in a minute. Just calm yourself. Oh, you bloody fool. Yeah, he's gone off into the barrier. It's fine. Why are you braking so much for going through Coppice, you idiot? Oh, well, the Audi wanted to come and say hi. Didn't work out well for him. I don't think I'm close enough still. Oh, come on, I glanced him in the side. That was no warning. What about the driver that rear-ended me at the start of the race? He didn't get a warning. That was a damn sight bigger bloody contact than I just gave Thompson. Oh well, only 2 laps to go. Doesn't look like we're going to get any more retirees during the race, so I think 4 is going to be our maximum for race 1. I have to try a bit harder for race 2. I think we're fairly safe to take yet another victory. And final lap. Oh, I don't know, we're catching up to another back marker who might be able to get another car to retire. It's one of the Peugeots. Let's stay behind him. Stake you, mate. Making sure no one's coming up behind. They aren't. One last hurrah to see if we can actually get the Peugeot to retire this time. Stay on his boot. And off he goes. Hey, there we go. Patrick Watts is out of the race. So there we go then. 5 cars in the end.
A great result and 15 points to the Renault Protégé. So let's have a closer look at the final positions.
Yep, so Jason Plato then finishes second. James Thompson, Bincliffe, Leslie, Rydell and Burt. And Will Hoyd forward in the top 8. And, oh, it was only 4 retirements. Oh, well that's a shame. I thought it was 5. No worries, we'll try and do better than that next time.
Well, the second qualifying session is about to start. So let's take a look.
No, we're not going to worry about that. So, yeah, next time then is going to be round 12 and the halfway point of the Showdown Championship. So, we'll try and get more cars to retire this time. But, yeah, that'll be for next time. So, thank you very much for watching, as always. And I'll see you all next time for round 12 of the Showdown Championship. So, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.